Greetings everybody, I've just woken up to many messages saying new ban list, so here I am to check it all out. So let's go through real quick. Oh, nice, they banned the Yugioh card. Incredible. These cards are obnoxious and they hurt Dark Magician, so naturally I want them gone. Incredible. Oh, Kelbeck as well, even better. 2 Yugioh cards are gone. Incredible. Is it just all of them? Oh my god, they hit circular? Get wrecked, Josh Glenn. No more circular for you, buddy. That's pretty good. Wow, so far really good hits for us. Isolde gone. My god, that's crazy. Like, just no more warrior.engine doing everything in the game. For those who know, you know this is a good hit. For those who don't know, this engine could do anything. This engine can get you Exodia, basically. So it's good that it's gone. It really is. Sorry, warrior decks, but it had to go. Doing everything in the game is pretty cringe. Or just give us back Anaconda, and then I'd be like, sure, you can have that. But all good Link 2s get banned, let's be real. Overall, I think these bans are healthy for the game and will promote some diversity in deck building. If that's even a concept to care about. Alright, let's move on. Here are the limits. Oh! Harp is back! Orcust DM returns. For those who don't know about Orcust, oh my god, it is so fun. Orcust is one of the best decks where you play a bunch of dark monsters that benefit from being in the grave and banished. Basically, the deck was dead because Harp was gone, but now Harp is back. This is incredible. I can play Grand Marju Orcust again. I can play Dark Magician Orcust. I'm very excited to get back into some Orcust. That is really awesome. Okay, they brought a Dragon Ruler back. I don't really care about that. That's fine. Rescue Ace Airlifter. Well, that's another good hit for us, putting Rescue Ace in its place. Love to see it. Love to see it. Oh, my Google Home's talking to me. It scared the shit out of me. Oh, an Unchained hit as well. Wow. We are eating good, right? Literally every deck is getting nerfed. Oh, Sun Avalon and Sunvine Healer. Literally every deck that is slightly relevant, even the ones that aren't that meta, are getting hit. This is crazy. This is the New Year, New Me Konami list. I don't believe this. Ib? Oh, they're bringing Ib back. Well, I mean, Hulk is gone, so yeah, Ib can probably return, right? I think that's fine, but that'll be a good card to use. Alright, Pearly Delicious Memory still limited, I love that. Snatch Steal limited! We got another side deck card, guys. When we use Red Eyes Fusion, it's obviously very hard for us to play cards that break boards because, you know, you can't play Pankratops. You can't play just anything that summons itself, right? Because Ref conflicts with that. Can't use Kaijus, for example, which are such a staple at removal. We could go Red Eyes Fusion, Snatch Steal, Change of Heart, hop the other 2 bodies with Dragoon's Effect, and then swing them all in for game, right? Like, that's really good for the style of Dark Magician I play with Ref. I like that. I'm pretty sure every time they unban this card, they ban it again though, so that'll probably happen. And what's good is Snatch Steal and Change of Heart target, so Dragoon, you know, doesn't lose to these new cards, but they benefit us. That's really good. This is sad though. Goes into 1. There can only be 1-1 and Rivalry to 1. I'm not sure why Skill Drain's not here. Like, if they're gonna hit the floodgates, hit them all. I think these are seeing play in the cool fighting character deck, so I get it. They're trying to hit a meta deck. I could be wrong, but let me know. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the comments. This limited list is really good, and let me talk about why. Orcust Harp Horror to 1 means we can have some fun with Orcust DM. Snatch Steal is an exceptional card for us going second. Gives us another board breaker or negate beta, you know. We need stuff like that before we do Red Eyes Fusion things. Or you can use it alongside Red Eyes Fusion things. That's why Change of Heart and Snatch Steal are so good in Red Eyes Fusion DM. So that's really cool. And the rest of the hits obviously don't affect us, but they nerf other decks, which helps us. This is all good for me. Alright, let's move on to the semi-limits. Pankratops to 2. I do love it. It's a level 7. It's a really good card. It's kind of like Kashtira Fenrir kind of outpaced this card by a lot. But it's still cool to see Pankratops coming back. I don't think we'll use it. I see Pearly Sleepy Memory getting semi-limited. Beautiful. Another nerf to an obnoxious deck. That's incredible. For anyone who's versed Pearly or knows Pearly, why are their spells better than Dark Magician spell? I thought we were the Spellcaster deck, but a little cat deck has better spells than us. That's so wild to me. Speed Raid Terratop, the semi-limit. That's fine. I don't think anyone is bothered by that. That is a very, very old combo. Speed Raid Terratop and take Tom and Borg. Just being a XE engine back in the day. Now it can be a Link engine too, I'm pretty sure. So that's cool. Like, semi-limits are always a bit awkward because 2's not that bad. Like, 1 is a pretty big hit and Band is a massive hit. But going to 2's kind of always like, oh, well, it's kind of fine. I think these cards at 2 is great. Any nerf to Pearly I will take as well. But, you know, that just gives them more room for hand traps, so look out. All right, and on to the unlimits. Infinity Archsphere no longer on list. That's fine. Kashtira Unicorn no longer on list. That's fine. I mean, I think they only play 2 Unicorn anyway. I could be wrong, though. Maybe it is a 3. Mind Control no longer on list. So we can also play this in DM. It's, once again, very good, except you can't attack with the monster. It's definitely worse than Change of Heart and all of that. So I don't know if we'll play Mind Control. And it's weird that it went from limited to no longer on list. Like, that's strange to me. Oh, chat. Upstart Goblin to 3. Upstart Goblin to 3. Dark Magician Eating. Oh my god. Sprite started that. Keep that at 2. What are they doing? Spellbook of Judgment, fair enough. Potter's Eyes. Yes, finally they bring Pot back. That was such a silly hit. But Upstart to 3. This is a buff. This is a massive Dark Magician buff. Screw the Kashtira Unicorn picture being here. Upstart Goblin is amazing for Dark Magician, and if you don't know why, stick around and find out. But let me know in the comments what you think of the ban list. I'm very happy with it. Oh no, chat, look at my hand. It's unable to get into a link too, right? What a shame. Upstart Goblin truly is a card, huh? Now obviously you can just willy-nilly chuck your Upstart Goblin out. But what you can also do is go Upstart Goblin. See if your opponent's going to Ash at first. They probably won't because it's Upstart Goblin. Then you can chain your Soul Servant. And then from here, look, I have access to my entire deck. And more importantly, Illusion of Chaos. So from here, you might think, well, Loza, you went neg 1 because you chained Soul Servant Upstart and there's no DM in the grave. Well, yes, that is true for now. However, we're going to grab Magician Souls off Illusion of Chaos. We're going to fix our hand. Sadly, here we have to put the Ash back. But, you know, you'd have multiple cards. Hopefully there's something to put back in there. Now we're going to put the DM into the grave. We're going to summon the Souls. And you've probably already worked it out. But now, we can banish Soul Servant and draw a card. Oh, our Ash friend is back. So we've actually gone neutral. Upstart is so good in DM. And of course, we can make a link 2 here. I don't really have many in this list. But, you know, you can start dark. If it's Master Duel, you can make Anaconda, and that's cool. I mean, we already have Upstart at 3 on Master Duel. And I can tell you, Chicken Game is a better version of it. Another scenario. So obviously, you've seen you can use Soul Servant with Upstart. But you can also use Circle with Upstart. Let's say you go for Circle, try to bait your opponent's Ash, but you also... Oh! What have we seen here? A card we cannot add. As we know, Circle typically doesn't want to add. But we can put it on top of our deck, can't we? So we might just go, yep, we'll Upstart into that, thank you very much. And then, of course, let the Red Eyes Fusion fly. So it doesn't come up all the time, but it is very important to know it. I've definitely done it at least 3 times in the whole time I played DM. But Upstart is just a sensational card in Dark Magician, and the person who told me that is none other than Matt. So, yeah, let's go Matt. Matt was always a big fan of Upstart. It was only over at 1 in TCG, but he always told me, you know, you gotta play it, and if it comes back to 3, you know, you play 3. And what's crazy good about Upstart... Alright, so imagine you're in a tournament and, you know, you're getting to games 2 and 3 and you need to side in a bunch of cards. So you're wondering what slots to take out. A lot of people ask me for side deck videos, so here's some advice. The Upstarts are a perfect card to side out. So let's say you need your Dark Ruler No Mores. They can easily go a 3 for 3 exchange just there because Upstart's not really cutting anything from your list, right? It's just a consistency card, so you can afford to get rid of it for the side deck cards. So another thing you can always take out is 1 Preparation of Rites. That's something I like to do. Let's say you need more Dark Ruler style cards. And you know what? In this deck, we're playing Circle and Eternal Soul at 2. And let's be real. Going second, are they going to provide you much support? No. No, they are not. So you could do something like this. Village going second as well. Like, what is that going to do? You can take that out if you wanted to play Change of Heart because it still works with Red Eyes Fusion. And of course, we should talk about Snatch Steal, which just came off the ban list to 1. That's pretty impressive too. So we may as well play both of these as going second cards. Because, as I said, you can still use Red Eyes Fusion and they don't interact, you know, with your Red Eyes Fusion. It's pretty nice. Also, you might think, you know, you wouldn't hit the Red Eyes Fusion off the circle, but, you know, you can play the inside package with the Meteor Dragon, and that's just going to make everything way easier to hit, so that's cool too. But anyway, you get my point. Upstart's good, and it can draw you into any of your Red Eyes Fusion copies, so that's really cool as well. But let me know what you think down in the comments of this ban list and Upstart at 3, because I think every Dark Magician list going forward needs to play Upstart at 3. It's as simple as that, really. Anyway, thank you for watching. I, of course, have been Loza. More Dark Magician content always coming up. See ya.